Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and it's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Tuesday, we talk about creativity, and today's episode is all about parenting a highly sensitive child when you are sensitive too. Picture standing in front of a mirror that feels every tremor you feel and reflects it right back, louder and bolder. The emotions don't just bounce between you, they amplify. Their overwhelm can trigger yours. Your tenderness can ignite theirs. And before you know it, the room is full of feeling from both of you and no clear path out. It's beautifully primal. The connection between your nervous systems is wild and cellular. And it's also immensely unsettling. It demands creativity, not the kind that lives on paper or canvas, but the kind that lives in the pause between stimulus and response. The kind of creativity that says, okay, how do I meet this moment without losing myself to it? This has been one of my deepest practices as a mother. Not just parenting in general, but parenting a toddler who is both highly expressive and highly sensitive as she stretches into her agency, her emotions, and her voice. And the truth is, some of those expressions sting. There are moments when she pushes me away, literally or emotionally. When I move toward comfort and she yells, "Go away." When I reach out for closeness and she turns from me, fully engulfed in her own desires or emotional storm. And it's taken me real creativity, emotional creativity, to stay grounded in those moments. To remind myself, I am the adult with the toolbox. I have options here. She only has me. Because while it's tempting to make her hug me, or stop crying faster, or meet me in calm, that's not what she's here to do. She's not here to meet my needs. I'm here to guide her in learning to meet hers. Now, that doesn't mean that I abandon myself. It just means that I get curious. What do I need right now, and how else can I receive that? Can I call in support later for the grounding hug that I need? Can I let my body rest once she's regulated? Can I cry it out in the kitchen with a cup of tea and no tiny eyes watching later on? Because when I remember that I have a whole village, a whole tool belt of support, I don't need her to shrink her experience to soothe me. That's not self-sacrifice. That's self-leadership. And it's a deeply creative act because it requires flexibility, presence, and imagination. No script, no one right way, just this moment, and the next, and the next. Recently, someone in my village, someone who meant well, told me that tantrums need to be met with authority. They need to know who's boss, she said. And I let that roll off me like water on a duck's back, because that's not the parent I seek to be. I don't want my daughter to learn to mask with me. I want her to feel what it means to be seen, even when she's at her most raw and unfiltered. So when her sensitivity meets mine, I try to hold the moment with grace, to let the storm pass without needing to fix or control, to witness without taking anything personally, to model regulation, not demand compliance. But here's the truth. Parenting a sensitive child isn't about silencing the bigness. It's about learning how to stay steady in it and showing them that their sensitivity isn't too much, especially when it meets ours. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me here tomorrow if you want to hear my method of effectively handling unsolicited advice and what to ask for instead. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.